with counts. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Or variation 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. To get into the final today's sequence, we're gonna start with more basic stuff. Ladies, in this turn, in this move, your arms are not used to what is gonna happen. So here is how it's done. Your left arm is gonna fold on your tummy here to the right. And the left one, your right one, goes into hammerlock here. So once again, separately, this hand here, and the right one into hammerlock together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Grab the other hand from the other side, like in infinite turn. Then go forward. 1, 2, 3. I do not turn to the left towards my follower. Instead, I go straight forward. Then on the first step, the left hand goes to the left shoulder. This is the first step, not on the third one. So it's 1, 2, and you kind of lead the follower forward. 3. This leading forward is just a slight pull forward towards me. From here, once again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. From here already I start pulling with my right hand forward this way, but then finish with the left one. But still leading mostly happens with the right arm. 1, 2, 3. Don't forget that when the follower goes forward, you need her to allow to fold their hands. If you do not let her fold the hands and hold them like forward in front of them, they will not be able to turn. Like, it's not possible basically because there are arms in front. So put them down slightly and then go back. Once again, if you do not go to the final sequence but just this move, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So from here you do the steps like in bunch in a bunch. Just 1, 2, and let them unfold. Finish your basic turn if you want to finish it like in this variation. When you're doing this kind of variation, put your attention mostly into how you exit this move, because it's not the direct leading. Here, with my body, I lead back, and there is no direct like push or pull anywhere. The follower just sees that I go this way, so that she steps the first step back, and then I lead her forward. It might be a slight push towards where I want her to unfold, or just non-signals. Just let her go back. 1, 2, release. She will go back naturally. So if you want to proceed with the final sequence, you do the same thing, but pay more attention into the exit again. The first step goes like usual. You just go this way to the right. Then 2, and on 3 you need to do actually a slight push, but at the point where she already starts to turn. So she starts turning, and here I do an additional push this way. It's kind of push-pull because I pull this way, but it's push from me. Once again, if you put attention just to the follower, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Here I start pulling, pull, 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 release, and she just turns. Now for the final sequence, when the leader also turns. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So basically, there is a point where the follower already understood that you want her to turn for 5 steps instead of 3, and at this point you can simply turn on spot. 1, 2. Here I see that she starts turning more than usual, not just unfolding. So it's a turn for her, and at this point I start turning myself at the same spot. it is very important. And here is why it's important. 1, 2, 3. You do not know where she turns directly. You know it's somewhere in this line, but if you start turning on 4, 5 at the same way, you can just bump into here. Here. So it doesn't work. Pay most attention that you need to turn on spot. Don't forget that the Forró is a close dance. So here your connection with the follower is very important at this point. When the follower turns around, this is the first step when we can look at each other. Then, when she turns to 3, right before she turns for 5 steps, there is an additional point of contact. We can look at each other and then proceed into the next one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Now, first tips for leaders. Here, when I pull my lady, the thing that not all ladies understand what's gonna happen here. It's not a common move for them because they used to basic turns, hammer locks separately, but not together. So from here, what's gonna happen? If I do not feel like the lady understands how it's gonna happen, she will just go forward and she will not fold her hands back. She will just resist. At this point, what's gonna happen? Do a basic. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. After this, you can try to get her into this move in a separate way. 1, 2, 3. Use hands one by one. From here, just the right one. 1, 2, 3. So pull her forward. 1, 2, 3. This move she probably knows. 1, 2, 3. Now do the same thing, but with the left one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now try again with both hands. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The second tip is at the variation when we do 5 steps with the turns. What I mostly pay attention, not only that the lady understands that there is turn forward, but also when she turns 1, 2, 3, I look at her so that I completely still try to understand where she turns. Because after I turn, I want to face her. And then, in order to face her, I need to understand where she is. If I finish like this, it's gonna feel and look a little bit different other than this. Now ladies, depending on the situation on the dance floor, if there is an additional space, you can do this variation with the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You can kind of stretch out this one. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So once again, from here, this one, the right one, is gonna stretch. When you feel like you understand that there is no body around. And the opposite variation, which is probably more common, 1, 2, 3, is when you hold them together. 1, 2, 3, just close to your body. And when you finish the move, just give the hand to your leader. Thank you for the lesson. If you enjoyed it, then you know what to do. You need to subscribe. Like this video.
Yes.
Comment a question down below and see you in the next one.